Hello, this is Broyar, and welcome back to our History of Paradox series, continuing our Imperator Rome run as Lingonia. And starting to slowly turn this giant ship around and get it a little bit more stable, I guess. Again, that's not even just talking about the stability effect here. It's overall just money and happiness and loyalty and all the things. I was clicking through it before I started the episode, and I realized we have a free infrastructure, apparently. So I may poke around and see where I would like to do that. I mean, we can get some loyalty from one of these, which is cool, but it's not a lot of loyalty, to be honest. 0.01, not a lot. I would get a free local city building slot, which may or may not be good, but I don't really have the money to build a city building. So I don't know how much that would help us, although there's some really cool stuff there that would be cool to look into. I'm tempted to go with just a import route because we're not capped on population right now or anything like that, so that doesn't help us. But like just finding a place that maybe we can get another import route coming in and get some more happiness for somebody. Like, who is dropping the fastest? Looks like Lucia is dropping the fastest right now. So if we can get them back happy again, I give them a trade route and bring in something to maybe help tribesmen happiness or slave unhappiness, I should say. Maybe that would help. Currently the slaves are the most unhappy, so maybe getting them happy would be useful. Let's try that. Why not? It'll take 6 months, but we'll have that coming here in a bit. And we'll see if in 6 months we can get us a trade route here and get something imported that will help with happiness for somebody. Actually, the slaves and tribesmen are under the same category, so getting them both happy would be useful. Well, the tribesmen are pretty happy already. Memorable spring. Get a couple more tribesmen, or we can gain some popularity. We'll take the tribesmen. Why not? In theory, more tribesmen means more productivity. Actually, that's not just theory. I think that's pretty much fact. The movement of goods benefits all. All right, so we come back here. We've got a trade route now. Now, it's going to cost us some money, but... So local happiness... Local happiness. Local happiness. Local happiness. So which one do we want? Probably want the slave one, right? I would think. Let's bring some olives in. And see what that does for us in that province. It may not change quickly, to be fair, but we shall see. Oh, we fell ill. Oh, no, this is somebody else. Oh, governor corruption here is so bad. Just so bad. I wish there was a way for us to, you know, go against ourselves a little bit here, but. Hey, I can gain some money, but I don't want that. I can gain some influence, which might not be a bad idea. We would lose some popularity, which is not great, but it is going up right now. So why not? Let's gain some influence. If we can get a little bit of a more political influence coming in. All right, come on, guys. Let's see. 0.04. So some of these are going up. That is awesome to see. Some of these are going up pretty well, actually. They're getting there, at least. As that governor corruption bleeds off. Eventually we'll be able to drop the wages back down to just neutral, I would think. Maybe. Maybe it doesn't matter. Local provincial happiness, which is awesome. Let's go with that. Gotta love provincial happiness. Stability's looking really good. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Oh, now we can get the loyalty taken care of for the people as well. Oh, somebody got caught red-handed. Eesh. None of these are good. We'll do this one. Just because it at least keeps Brennus positive. Ugh. Rough. Scorn family. This one is Veridori. Do they have anybody? Oh, they got someone way down here. Terrible. But we'll do that just to keep them happy for now. It's not like having a better person there is going to help make our research go that much faster. It's pretty bad. Well, these are getting there. Arbitrary demands. We lose some money, get some conversion speed, and freeman happiness, and political influence. Or we lose a bunch of stuff. Nope, we'll give the money. Well, I did just realize we had just enough money to build another thing. That's all right, we'll get back there. Keep making our people happy. All right, tyranny has bled off quite a bit. We're not going to do the tyranny thing again. Probably just go back to the output here, or populous assimilation speed would be useful as well to start getting some more people assimilated into our culture, right? The faster they get assimilated to our culture, the happier our overall stuff will be, right? Oh, dementia. That's not good. Yeah, sure, we'll be friends. So if we look at the culture, we are up to... What am I looking for? It's 45% of our population is us, is our main culture. And presumably this is going to continue going up. Petitioner approaches. Gain some money. Gain some loyalty. Or we can gain some stability and also loyalty, but a lot more loyalty. Yeah, we'll take the loyalty. Or take the money. Why not? Which, again, does mean we can build something. Like a... like one of these mini things. Or tribesman output and happiness. Probably somewhere that has a lot of tribesmen, though. Can we look at our provinces and see who has the most tribesmen? Or maybe just the most population? 34 tribesmen there. 34 there. 32 there. So any of those. Hadui, Trabokia. Actually, if we go to these, we can probably see if we can build it within there, right? Which we cannot build there because we've already got the 1 of 1. So, wrong button. Trabokia. We already have 1. What do we have here? We have a farming settlement. Okay, fair enough. This one has a bunch of tribesmen. Wrong button. We already have the building there, which is a fort. I mean, maybe we should get rid of the fort, but we're not going to mess with it right this second. You have a bunch of tribesmen as well. Let's see what you got. You already have a building as well. Also a fort. Are all these places that are good going to have forts and stuff already? Oh, you must realize your population capacity is capped out. Lucia also has a building, which is what? Farming settlement. Okay. Guania. Decent number of tribesmen as well. Does not have a building. All right. Wish we could build. Can we build from here? I guess we can. Can we build just a... I don't know if I want a port. I want a tribal settlement, I think. I mean, some of these other things would be useful too, to be fair, but let's go with this. Oh, we can't build that. Why can't we not build that? Oh, the entire province is disloyal. Ew. Yeah, fair enough. I was trying to help it get loyal again, though. Give me some credit. So, let's go back to here. That was Seguania. What about you? Okay, I can build something here, and I can build a tribal settlement. Let's go for it, because why not? And at least there's more tribesmen there. A little more output from them. Maybe it'll help us more money, which means we can build more things. That's how you do it. I mean, you got to start slow, and the more you build, the more things you can build. And eventually you're in a pretty decent spot overall. Oh, got some disloyalty here. But it is going to start bleeding off, so I think we're okay. All right. Got a lack of governor here. Oh, a full governor is completely gone. Okay. We need somebody who's not corrupt, please. Oh, 16 years old, not corrupt, just. Yes, please. Loyal, relatively loyal, no corruption. Go for it. Is that going to help us out? Too bad the 0 governor corruption doesn't give us positive. Prosperity. You know, let's gain this popularity some more. Get some stability, popularity. I think we're fine without the tax right now. All right, scorned families. Again. You have anybody that's worth anything? You do not at the moment. But again, we're so low on the research right now. I don't think it matters that much. You know what? We're actually in a decent spot overall on the money side of things. Maybe we should go back to a couple trade routes where we can maybe get some more happiness type things. What does this one do? That's pretty low, actually. So it does go down the more upwards we go. It's an interesting thing to think about. We have 3 imports. So, and these are the ones that can give us surpluses for our entire nation. What am I looking for? There we go. Build cost, which is not bad. We're going to be starting building a few things. More happiness, though. I mean, you gotta think that's pretty good. Although we don't have any olives right now at all. Population, that doesn't really help us either. Some food. Oh, some freeman happiness. Which, there's a lot of freemen. To be fair. How many freemen do we actually have? What am I looking for? Mission overview. No, actually, there's not as many freemen as I was thinking there were. Tribesmen is what I'm thinking. I was thinking the wrong thing. All right. If we come back over here. What? Already got the surplus for the livestock. Man, I really like some things over here, but there's just not anything we can grab. I mean, spices would help our local citizen happiness. But, I mean, guess that could be useful. Cloth helps noble happiness. And some tech stuff. But again, the tech stuff doesn't really help us that much. Honestly, maybe just more grain. Do some grain just to get some food modifiers. Because we could bring in 2 things of grain, right? In theory. That gives us grain, but then we can do more to get a surplus. I don't know if it really matters somewhere. So now we have a surplus, which does give us more global monthly food modifier. Why not? Maybe that helps something somewhere. Granaries rated. Good time to get some food modifiers, right? Wow. Well, we'll help their loyalty for now. We're getting there, guys. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. Tribal settlement about come in. I don't know how much difference that'll make on this. We'll see. We're at 2.46, 2.47. Of course, we got another person dying. People dying all over the place. Excessive. 2.37, 2.36. 2.33. Is that going to make a difference? Not really. Okay. Fair enough. I mean, I'm sure it made a difference in some way, just not the way I was hoping for. Not a flat money increase. Oh, I love to see the loyalty going back up. We gained some popularity with some political influence. We gained some tyranny, which we're not that bad off. Sure. A little bit of tyranny is not going to hurt anything. We're pretty low on it right now. Once all of these go away off this list, then I will feel a lot more comfortable about going after some more land. But we got a long ways to go. A ridiculously far ways to go. Eating of the clans. Really? Really? Why did we have to die? Why? We got to be dying all over the place. Our first leader lived for a while. All these other ones are just dying left and right. And of course, we got some disloyalty now. Venomous tongue. No, we don't want to gain corruption. Lose 57 loyalty. What? Governor of Tribokia is a particularly weasel-like man. A fact that is making itself clear now more than ever. He's begun stirring up the people of his governorate, perhaps hoping to challenge our rule. Unfortunately, he is well regarded in this locale. Our response must be made with care. He would gain 10 corruption, but he's at 0 right now. Oh, this is the guy that we got over here that has no corruption. It is dropping, so if we gave him some corruption, it would not... Either way, they're going to lose loyalty, though, which is frustrating, but that seems to be the better choice, since he has no corruption. A little bit of corruption shouldn't hurt us too badly. People dying everywhere. Oh, we're getting some positives. We're getting there. Lucia, though, still dropping. A lot of that's unhappiness. What do we need to do to make you guys happier? How do we make you happier people? I mean, a lot of our people are happy, just not everybody. No current assimilation, no current conversion. I mean, we're mostly the right culture, though, so... I don't know. I really don't know what we need to do to make these guys happier. Other than changing this around a little bit. Which maybe that's what we need to do. Find some way to make the people happy. Don't really need the culture assimilation, so that's not going to help us. Honestly, none of these really help us on the happiness side, I think, other than the local autonomy, and I don't want to go that route. So... I don't know. What is it? What is the unrest coming from? I keep forgetting where the unrest thing pops up at. So, where do we see unrest? And what's causing it? I see where it has the following effects. I don't see where what's causing it's just unhappy pops. Plus 0.49. Was that just these guys over here? Okay, so they are contributing to the unrest. So it is the slave pops over here. Slave pops in all of these spots. And what are these slave pops? They're how do I whatever. So there's that. So how do we increase their happiness? Currently we're bringing some olives. Something else we can bring in that would be better? No, we've already got something that's supposed to be increasing their happiness by 4% even, but it's not enough. So what's causing their unhappiness? Is it Pops Info? Is that where we see this? Ruler unpopularity. Number of integrated cultures goes down. Still surprised it's this low, to be honest. The number of integrated cultures cancels out the regional power. But we should still be at... I felt like we should still be higher than 30%, right? Or let's... Okay, it's base minus 30%. I see that. But I don't know if I'm understanding everything I'm seeing here. I'm really not understanding the unhappiness here. Like, what's causing it the most? That's the output. That's not the happiness. Well, where are you, happiness? I mean, it has to be here, right? But this looks different than I remember the last time I looked at it. And just looking at this does not tell me anything. Because that doesn't make any sense at all. 30%. If I add those numbers up, I get more than 30%. Because the 30% integrated culture should cancel out the base minus 30%, I guess. So then we add up the rest. That's... Maybe it's not. Maybe I'm looking at this wrong. 5, 10, 14... plus 16. No, that's 30. Okay. No, I was looking at this wrong. We are at 30. But I don't know how to get higher than that. We need to get up to 50. We need 20% increase in slave happiness here, which does not seem like something will happen. Again, it's another one of those UI elements that really hard to understand. Maybe once I understand it, I think I'll be okay, but really hard to understand. So all we have here are tribesmen and slaves. I mean, I like to just get these guys to promote up and not be slaves anymore. Seems easier said than done, though. So how do I increase their happiness? I mean, obviously the autonomy would put me up a plus 18%, which is great. But is there any other way to do it besides that? And all of these slaves are of our culture, I think, pretty much, right? Yeah, I mean, like, here's one, 6. How do I mean, why is it a base minus 30%? I mean, obviously, I would imagine slaves are not very happy people, because that's not a very good place to be. But I mean, if I could just say, get rid of the slaves, I would. Does not seem to be a button I can push, though. Decisions, maybe? Culture happiness. It's not a lot, though. Right? We can increase the culture happiness for the Hadriwai people, but not a lot otherwise. I don't care about the noble happiness, to be fair, so this one might not be bad. All right, let's go for it. That should increase their happiness as a whole, right? Except for nobles, but we have one noble. So I can't imagine that's going to be that bad. If we come back over here, now if we go look at your info, in theory, why did you not go up? Your culture happiness should be higher. Unless it hasn't ticked over. Like, do I need to let it tick or something? No, you're not happier. Even though you're Hadui people, your culture happiness is not happier. I don't know. I really don't know if I understand all of this. Oh well, it is what it is. I mean, it's unfortunate to be unrest because of the slave unhappiness, but I literally cannot make them happy. I have no idea how to make them happy. Because that button I just pushed, I would have thought would have increased this culture's happiness. Culture, oh, citizen. Citizen's the one in the middle, isn't it? No? Citizen's there. Oh, okay, okay. I get it now. I increased that happiness. I get it. A citizen in my mind just means like part of that population group. But citizen actually is this right here. So in theory, that actually has gone up in happiness. We look. Ease restriction on citizenship. Yes. Okay. So we do need something that explicitly calls out the slave happiness itself. Actually, didn't it just say culture happiness though, now that I think about it? Maybe not. Well, I'll have to play around with it. I honestly don't know how to make them happier right now. Ugh. Yeah, I don't know. I'll get it figured out eventually. Hey, we're making some money, though. Actually, isn't there some buildings that help in happiness? Gain some tyranny, which we don't have a ton. But able to get some loyalty back for that. I think I'd like to take the most loyalty we can. So let's do that. But yeah, isn't it like, was it mines or estates? That increases slave output, but not the happiness. Yeah, none of these increase the happiness. Huh. Okay. I don't know. Oh, hello. There's gotta be, oh, you know what? There's something here that increased happiness. Maybe we can swap back to. There's outputs. None of those increase happiness. None of those. None of those. Just population happiness as a whole. But 4% is not a lot. I like the tribesman happiness thing, though. That's nice. Let's do some citizen output or something. Not a ton of citizens, to be fair. Well, we're down to 4 over here. We had 5 at one point. Parisia should drop off here. Not too much further away. Getting there. It has been rough. A feud. I don't like a feud. Except that it gives me some money but by gaining some tyranny, but I don't like the loyalty loss. So we're probably going to bump the loyalty of the guy that is low. Since he's actually one of the guys we care about. All right. Well, we're going to go ahead and put a cut in there. I mean, we're getting there. We are getting there very slowly. But we dug ourselves such a huge hole. It has been a nightmare to try to dig it out of it. If we do get out of it, though, I think I can get us into a place where I can understand what's going on better and not be back in this hole again, or at least not this badly, you know? So we'll see. But I do appreciate you guys watching. May God bless you, and I hope you join me again next time. Thank you, and goodbye.